Hi everyone, this is Vicki Lynn, and I'm bringing forth today for let's ground into Mother Gaia. Feel the connection into heart-centered of Mother Gaia, the authentic Mother Gaia. Kainai te kitai sarakite, so tenamo kita sarakitai. You can feel that connection just click into your heart, always clicking in. Wow. Then source, on top of your head, all the way through, clicking into heart. Source is always with you. Always, you are source. And it's not that you're never not connected to this. It's just when you really focus upon and your awareness is upon that, then yeah. So connect into heart-centered. You can feel it. You can feel your heart just expanding. And I want this to be where everybody can hear and understand. And I've asked my guides and my ascending masters to come forward to explain a little bit about what's going on in our world and our solar system with these eclipses. And so I've asked Ariane to come through. And I'm seeing so many different levels of what this eclipse means to different people. So funny. So even this morning, I jumped on Facebook to share my videos, and my brother got a flat tire. He actually got 2 flat tires, and he said that he was, because he lives in Portland, Oregon, he said he was just trying to get home before this eclipse. And it's just another point of view. And so, yeah. And it is in a way, it is an apocalypse. And I feel that. It's an apocalypse to old ways, things breaking down, things breaking apart, the system breaking down. And so there are a lot of deaths, a lot of shadow side, a lot of stuff that's coming up. So I was in meditation this morning, and I was like, okay, Ariane, let's put something out to the world that will help people to get through this. And so, and to show a different perspective. And let the highest signature self of yourself take this information so you can understand it better at heart level. And so I'm bypassing your brain, and I've asked that to bypass your brain and to drop in at heart level. So that, because a lot of times we drop it in at heart, and then it goes through the mind, and you stop it at the mind because you put all your stuff on it. And so, yeah, I'm going to take a drink of water. Ariane, I could already feel is here, and I'm asking for your guides to be here for you, and wow, validation of that. And your guides to be up front and present for you. And it's so amazing because my nose instantly starts running, because when you ask for clearing and all that, they clear every orifices all the time. It's amazing because sometimes I'll go into meditation, go pee right before, and then I'll go in, I'm clearing, and instantly I have to go again. So I'm always in gratitude of how they're constantly clearing our bodies. And also to, the one thing is that I want to know is because I watched one of Matt Kahn's videos, and a lot of it resonated with me. And even with my words, only take what resonates with you. And you will know, you will feel it at heart center. But I was feeling into his, and he was saying that we are here just for the body. And I felt that on some aspect, but I felt like a missing part too. So I asked Ariane this morning, are we here just for this body? And to me, I feel like there's a piece missing. I feel like there's wholeness, that we're all here for the wholeness of this experience, that it's a whole experience, not just one piece. And so not to prove anybody wrong or right, it's just to see in my own level of awareness where I'm holding. And yeah, and we think too much. That's what they're saying right now. And we do. We do, we hear something. But it is, I hear something and I'm like, okay, does it resonate with me in my body? And how come? And that's how we get in the trap. Because we're figuring out how come it doesn't resonate. You should just walk away. Okay, it doesn't resonate, and just let it walk away. So, us being human, we pull ourselves back into that. So, yeah. It's so funny. It's so funny because Arion's going, you already answered your own question, right? And this is how it works. So it's so funny up front, and it just happened. And this is how we do it. We get caught up in our own thoughts. We overthink so much when actually the journey is so easy. And that's how we learn, though. We learn by experience. At least I do. I learn by experience of others and even in my own life. So I'm just sitting here witnessing, and so much growth in just this last couple minutes, right? So we are already connected, and let me take my glasses off, and we're gonna let Ariane to come through. So breathe deep. Breathe deep. Yes, I am here and up front and present, and I am Ariane. And a collective of 12. This channel is part of that collective. We have worked for eons, and we will say that eons, to get to this place of where we at this very moment. You have wrote it into your timeline, and yes, we are very proud of the channel for healing the call this morning. For we see the wholeness of what is partaking in this energy placement. The whole solar system, galaxy, universe is paying attention, is up front and present, and paying attention is what's going on right now on this earth plane. You are in a physical reality, we understand that. But you are also in a hologram experience. And we are only bringing that forward for, you are playing a story part. You are playing a character of expansion. And this channel has asked, are you here just for the body? And in some instances, yes. This body has chosen to have an experience. And you, on the other side, said, you raised your hand even. You even raised your hand. I will help that body have this experience. You do this. But even in this, it is a wholeness. You are just not this body. You are a wholeness. You have came here to experience the wholeness of your energy, of your light, and this body. So if you are just focusing upon the body and not your energy, you're missing a part. For it is an experience now why you were here, is to have a wholeness part. And yes, some at their experience level are having an experience of just body, and that is all right. That is where they're holding their awareness, and that is all right. They will move past that. You do. Whatever you're focusing upon, is what your experience is having. No matter what that is. If you are focusing upon sickness, you will have more sickness. If you are focusing upon more abundance, you will have more abundance. Do not you see that in your world? That those who focus upon sickness have more sickness. Those who focus upon more wealth have more wealth. Those who stay in stuckness have more stuckness. You are all growing past this. This world is shifting. And yes, you are having shifting every day, but you are shifting, and all the galaxies, the planetarium, the energy systems are bringing this experience so that the shift can happen. And we are clearing you on this. For this is a lot for you to swallow. It is a planetarium shift that is coming forward for the whole. This planetarium, this universe, these galaxies, is all going through it at once. Even though you are having a visual of this shift taking place through these solar eclipses, it is all taking place at once. We are witnessing you going through the shift as we are going through the shift also. Yes, some would say, oh, you are going through a shift. Yes, we are going through the shift also. In the awakening process, you are all beyond the awakening process. All those who are here to awaken are awake. Even if they look that they are not awake, they are awake. Their level of awareness can change in a moment. Some will have to go through a very harshness for that moment to be pulled to them. But it is not wrong. Some have taken gradual time to get to that moment. Some have been shocked into that moment of, yeah, okay, I'm not doing that anymore. No more. And you shift it, and then you start looking at life differently. Even in the healing that was brought forward with this channel and another soul. She said, the soul said, when will I see? When you look with different eyes, is what was told to her. And that is the awareness of where you are. You are keep doing the same thing till you witness it differently in your life. Till you see it differently. And how to do that is to be in the peace into the beacon of light. Many of these light workers are receiving codes. Even this channel has received codes. You are seeing codes, you're seeing codes. Even this channel was printing out different symbols that are taking place. Many of the light workers are placing them upon the ground, trying to, we are using the word, we are seeking the word, trying to prevent and prepare an event that they have no control of. You are seeing the codes, you are being the codes that you are. All of you are bringing different codes to this earth plane. So when you are in connection to the beacon that you carry inside of you, your codes are in alignment then at that very moment. You are in the wholeness. That is how you go back and forth between dimensions. You are doing it daily. Eventually, you will not go back in that dimension. You will just notice, oh, I've transformed over. Wow, this is nice. But as long as you carry the programs in the background, that's why the shadow side is so predominant right now. The shadow side is being brought forward, and we explained it perfectly in how she said, this channel, who we are talking about, how she said that there is so much light hitting this earth plane that the shadow is being aware of, is showing itself. To learn to turn to love, to be the beacon of light. Yes, I am this shadow side and I am this light side. You are both. And once you go into balance of that and be the beacon of codes and lights and symbols that you are bringing forward, you do not need to make paper and need to add protection. You are those symbols of light. This is only bringing up the fear in all of you, these different beliefs, different ideas, because of these eclipses, which you have had eclipses through eons. Even we laugh when said, one light worker today, Atlantis would have not been lost if we'd have done it this way. We laugh at that. You have not figured it out. You are not here to figure it out. In the figuring it out is the imbalance. To figure it out is to be the beacon, to feel the wholeness of who you are, to be in alignment with your body, the energy source, to the highest signature of who you are. You will feel it now. When you stay in this recognition right now, you are in wholeness. Complete wholeness. Hold your light here. This is the way home. The only way. Your codes are placed within you. You're emanating them out by being the light you are. This goes to all who are standing present in their awareness of their wholeness. Don't try to figure it out. There's lostness, hopelessness, and exhaustion. You are here to be whole. Be. What we would say, the energies of placing the solar eclipses are bringing that forward now. And we are sending love. Adieu. Wow. Wow. All we have to do as we're going through this, and I just seen it. I seen it. I don't know what they said, but I feel it in my heart. And I seen what the wholeness is. All we have to do is hold our light. Hold your light by being who you are. Hold your light by breathing, standing still, connecting. There is nothing more that we have to do. If we are transforming over into this other dimension, which I kind of feel we are, somehow, some way, the way we're getting there is just to hold our light. There is no fear. As long as we are holding our light, there is no fear. So just go into the beacon of light you are. If chaos comes up, go to your room, scream it, yell it, get it out of your body in a place by yourself. Release that so you can go on to the next program and release all those programs. I'm releasing all those programs from you right now. A reading or a healing will escalate that because it makes it more singular. Like right now, when I'm sending out a reading and a healing, it's going more collective. So you expand past your stuff when you go to a reading and healing, like me. So this is gentle work. It's only us where we're holding our awareness, our conscious awareness is how you go through this transformation. Be the light you are. That's all we have to do. Nothing more. Hold your lightness. So right now I'm connecting and you will feel it. Breathe it in. Be the peace you are. Be the awareness you are. There is no fear as we go through this gateway. We are going through a gateway. We are all awoken. Wow, that just came through. We are all awake. Now is to hold your light. Nothing more. Your codes and symbols when you hold your light, and do this many times through the day. And you're like, how do I do that? Just breathe. Think of connection. Think of this moment. That is connecting. By holding your moment more and more and more and more and more and more is by being your light. That is adding the wholeness to this collective. So, how exciting is that? How exciting is that? I can't wait to watch this because I don't know exactly what was said, but I don't feel any hardness to it at all. At all. At all. All I feel is that we need to do is breathe and be the light that we are. So do that many, 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 many times through the day. Because it's when you're checking in, your codes are emanating out. Wow. Wow. There you go. There you go. When you're checking in, your collective is adding to the collective of your codes. Right? So if you're going through the chaos, let yourself go through the chaos because you are light and dark. We are. Do not fear that you are not. If you're pushing away, I'm not that, I'm not that, I'm not that, it's going to show up more powerful because you are that. You are that. We are that. We are the wholeness. So we are not just the body, we are all. Our body, our energy field is all connected. All of it. We are having this experience and all of our guides are helping us. Connect with your guides. Ask Mother Mary. Ask Mother Mary to be up front and present with you always. Always. If you want a reading or an healing. If you want a reading or a healing, email me. Subscribe to my channel. Be the light you are. It's an urgent message. Urgent message. Just hold your light. That's all you have to do. Hold your light. I send love. May you all be blessed. Light. Wow. I just love this stuff. I just love it.